under my leadership was to work with the mayor to try to make sure that we were able to bring some answers to the questions at the table, because it's silent. What are the questions? What are the questions? So we went to the community. I didn't want to go to an organization that was a service provider. I didn't want to go to the police department. I didn't want to go to the courts and find out what needs to be done better. It's the people in the community. It's the families in the community. It's those who suffer and struggle. And so as a result, we just need your help today. And one thing that I know is that, and I'm not going to ask you to raise your hand, because again, people keep this silent, and this isn't the place for you to self-identify. But I bet you, in this room, there's more than 10 people who have been physically abused, mentally abused, financially abused. Their children have been used to be a threat in order to make someone do what they need for them to do. It's cyberbullying, it's people sending text messages to you, threatening you, where are you, where are you? Did you know that domestic violence consists of using technology? That there's technology that's being used? Do you know you know, probably I'd get arrested if people didn't, if they took it out of context. Some of the things that I do. Brother Dave, my husband back there, give Brother Dave a hand. Yes. When I really need help and I need to get his attention, sometimes he leaves the phone in the truck, or he has it in his pocket on silent, and so I'm trying to reach him, so I'll text message him. I'm trying to reach you. I'm trying to reach you. I'm trying to reach you. Pick up the phone. I'm trying to reach you. I'm trying to reach you. And finally he says, oh my goodness, and I'm calling, and the phone is ringing and going into voicemail. The phone is ringing. So when he sees it, he knows that I really need something desperately. But that's a form of abuse when it's meant in a malicious way. When somebody, where are you? You know, I've been waiting for you. If you don't get in touch with me in 5 minutes. So there are different means, different ways, different methods that domestic violence is, and I know some of us are guilty of that, sending the text messages 50 times, right, to one person. But you know, it's not for the reason of manipulation or for, you know, something that is harmful. So as a result, what I need today is, I've handed out this handout, and Reverend Rountree, I'm not trying to ask people to come or do anything. I want you to know what the mayor has approved as it relates to domestic violence. We cannot put a flyer out or any information out unless it's approved by communication. And I want you to know one of the things that has happened under my leadership there is we have a law clinic, because domestic violence is a crime. And as a result of that, people don't know what to say. Oh, he mushed me. And they don't understand what that means. But if you say, they pushed me down on the ground with force, I bumped my head, here I took a picture, this is something that is a bruise on my head, or these are bruises on my leg because of, you know, sometimes we just don't know how to really be communicators that law enforcement and judicial systems will pay attention to. And so therefore, it's not adjudicated in the proper perspective because the information isn't considered to be that valid. It's minimized, it's marginalized because people don't understand that you have to be articulate and you need some help. So I said, well, how can we teach people to be articulate if they're bruised and battered and crying? And so I got with some attorneys in the state of New Jersey and for Gratis at the Shani Baraka Center, and you'll see it on your pamphlet here. We now at the Shani Baraka Center have a law clinic, thanks to Mayor Ron J. Baraka. Next to that, we talked about how people come to the center and they don't have health care. And then they don't have the means by which to pay for health care. And they don't know what to do. They've not been to a doctor in a long time, and they're afraid what they're going to find out. So in working with the city, we were able to work with Dr. Ketlin Alsbrook, who heads the health department. And we now, on your paper, you'll see free mobile van health services. And the van comes to the Shani Baraka Center every Tuesday and Thursday from 11 until 3. If you have any people in your congregation, anybody in your family, anybody you know who's in need of health care, They can have a screening done there, and they can have also checkups. They'll do a follow-up appointment, and people will get the help that they need at no cost.
Wow.
This van is
Very
phenomenal.
nice.
It is state of
Very
the art.
nice.
In addition, dental health is also a part of that. And in addition to dental health, mental health.
Mental health.
You know,
heck
it's a
yeah.
funny thing.
We
Have
need
you ever
that one
had
for
people
sure.
tell you, well, you need to go get some help. You need some counseling. Well, where do you go and get the counseling? Then you say, does my insurance pay for it? What am I going to do? Or somebody tells you, you need to check that cough. You know, and you say, I don't have any insurance, I can't go to the doctor, or I have a copay, I can't afford to go to the doctor. And right at the Shawnee Baraka Center, every Tuesday and Thursday from 11 to 3, you can just walk right into the vans. And the reason I'm telling you this, and I'm so glad Reverend Rountree allowed me to be the speaker today, I want you to know what services are available in the city of Newark, and how you can connect people to the services. People always say you can get insurance, but how do I connect to those insurances? When you come to that mobile van, if you are in need of health insurance, they are astute enough that they can help you to even sign up to try to get you health insurance that would meet your level of need. And they don't turn anybody away. If you don't have health insurance, they still see you. The next thing is, and I'm kind of out of order here, but the domestic violence, we're going to have a talk about it conference that's going to take place on October the 3rd. We're going to have some wonderful opportunities. We've been going around from ward to ward to ward to ward doing surveys. And you have a survey today, and while I'm talking, I'm going to ask that you complete it. Not everybody, but if you know something about domestic violence, you've had a sister, a brother, a cousin, yourself, whatever, anybody in your family, we're looking at it from two lenses. We're trying to see where are the issues as it relates to the courts and law enforcement. And then the next thing is, what issues are you having as it relates to service providers? Because we need the real deal. I can go to a service provider. If you ask me to talk about the services at Shawnee Baraka, I will tell you that they're all excellent, 100% great. And every service provider would do that. But that's really not the truth. Because there's something that's missing. There's always room for improvement, no matter where you are. So we ask the people in the community, and not people that would maybe make information suit their situation and their occasion. So we wanted to make sure that you understood. And so we're going to have the results of that we're going to present to the city of Newark on October the 3rd. We're going to have some great things happen there. Sexual assault. Do you know the one thing that is the number one domestic violence situation in the city of Newark is strangulations now? People are strangling people. Yes. And the reason for that is they can bring you within an inch of your life, but they don't know what's going to happen. They don't know if you're going to die or not. But then there's maybe not enough evidence to show. Maybe you're with your skin tones, you can't see the bruises that are around your neck. But that's one of the top areas. So we're going to talk about some things like that. We're going to teach people how to deal with domestic violence themselves in a household. What do you need to do? Where can you go to get help? And the Shawnee Baraka Center is there for that. At the Shawnee Baraka Center, if you have people that don't have any food, we have a refrigerator, and certain days a week we have refrigerated foods as well as foods that are dry goods. So if you are in need of that, you want to send somebody over, you can do that. All of these are services at the Shawnee Baraka Center for you and everyone in the city of Newark. And you ought to give a clap it up right there just to have it in your hand. Has anybody seen the movie Strong? Yes. Okay. We have a women's group, a support group that meets every 4th Tuesday. So on our next one, which is going to be on September the 23rd, we're going to see the movie Strong. We're going to have popcorn, we're going to have hot dogs, and we're going to be able to have chips, water, juice.
Ooh,
but in addition to that, you better bring your tissues because you'll cry a little bit, but you'll receive healing, and we're going to have counselors there if something triggers you. Another thing that we're having there is case management. Now, some of you have businesses of your own and you can't figure out how to do case management or what's needed. We're going to have a case management seminar free of charge to help you. If you want to work with domestic violence or any area of business and you want to know how to do case management, you can get this at the Shani Baraka Center free of charge. So that's what I wanted to do. And then there's a September calendar. If you want to find out what's going on, if you're at the church and you want to share information, that's what this is all about. So now, in my close, I want to say this. That was a lot, but you do have a handout to recap everything. I just need for you to take a moment to please complete this survey. Please do so. In addition to that, I want you to know as faith-based organizations, there is a reality of being able to write a proposal asking for donations, and the donations are real. And so I called Reverend Rountree and I said, Rev, can I bring some stuff? And she said, sure. I showed her the picture of the boxes I was going to bring it in so she could say that's not appropriate. Right. And then I showed her what's in the boxes. And she didn't say that's not appropriate. She said it was okay. You know, Reverend Rountree never says no. But more importantly, there are free products. I've got bags. I've only got about 25 bags. I've got some boxes that you can put things in, but take some. I need to take pictures of people taking it though, because when you get a donation, they want to see people receiving it. So we're going to do that, but I want to thank Reverend Rountree, and it is possible to get things, and it's a wonderful thing. These are top-of-the-line products that are only sold. Check this out, and this is the truth. And if you take any of them and you try to find them, they're only sold in places like Nordstrom's, Saks Fifth Avenue, things of that nature. Those are very high-end products, and so you deserve it. You don't have to have high-end money to deal with these products. You can have some, take them, give them out to your congregation, and if you want more, today at the Shani Baraka Center, 300 Clinton Avenue, you can stop by up until 1 o'clock, and then we have to go out, so 12:30. Up until 12:30, you can stop by 300 Clinton Avenue, and we'll put some in your car, okay? But take some with you now. You can get more if you need them. Thank you so much, Reverend Rountree, for having me. You guys are the best I have had. And I want you to know that God bless all of you. And if the next time ever comes your way, don't forget the Shani Baraka Center has helped for you.
Don't forget the survey on the tables.
I need to turn back to
She needs to pick them up. Now, let me just rewind